Hello, friends. Thank you for tuning in to Walk in Your Destiny. My name is Asarat Mila, and today's focus is overcoming fear. If you are a person who has a dream, but you're not pursuing it because of fear, this message is for you. Before we go into the overcoming fear, I want to first define what destiny is. Destiny is defined in a dictionary as events that will necessarily happen to a particular person or thing in the future. Destiny is related to your future, and when you walk in your destiny, your future becomes your reality. Now, most people who fail to walk in their destiny usually do not do it because of fear, and there is an acronym for fear: false evidence appearing real. And I want to break this down to a better understanding. When you look at the word false, it means a lie or fake or untrue. Evidence is proof or confirmation or verification. Appearing means to give an impression of being, and real means genuine, authentic, or bona fide. So if you have a fear of something, then you are looking at something that is fake proof that gives an impression of being authentic. Why do you have this fear? And what is this fear? The top 3 reasons why people don't pursue their dreams is: number 1, a fear of failure; number 2, a fear of loss; and number 3, a fear of rejection. Now, the fear of failure, it may be because you lack the confidence. You may have tried it before and it wasn't prosperous, so you don't want to try it again. You just have given up. I want to just let you know this. Just because something didn't work before doesn't mean that it never will work. Keep trying. It's okay to reflect on your past. It's okay to remember your past, but do not live in your past. Your future is what you make it to be. And if you have a fear of failure because of a past failure, why don't you reflect and dissect and see, why did it fail? Was it the timing? Maybe the timing wasn't right. Maybe you didn't have the right team working with you. Maybe you didn't have enough resources for it to prosper. Whatever that reason was, look at it, come up with a plan, and then try to make it better. Or could it have been that you were trying to eat more than you could chew at the time? You can't feed a steak to a baby because the baby will die. Whenever you're trying to birth something, you have to nurture it and you have to allow it to develop. There are certain steps that you have to take in order to see it come to fruition. Now, if you have a fear of loss, now this is something that a lot of people deal with, because whenever you decide to pursue your dreams, there is a great possibility that you may temporarily lose some of the comforts that you're accustomed to right now. But the reward of walking in freedom to your destiny is well worth it. Take a leap of faith and overcome that fear. You know, material things come and go. We can't take any of these things with us. But what we can take with us is our integrity and our character of who we are. There is only one you. So don't look at somebody else and say, oh, they're striving and they're thriving. And don't try to be like somebody else, because they already exist. Only be you and be the best you that you can be. The third reason why people have fear is a fear of rejection. When you step out and say that you're going to go and follow your dreams, oh, the naysayers and the haters are going to come out the woodworks. Whenever you go against the norm, people are going to have plenty to say. Some will laugh at you. and others will just laugh and smile in your face and talk behind your back. But do not allow the opinion of others to hinder you from walking in your destiny. Now, I want to talk about when you're walking in your destiny, sometimes we can have things that may appear as giants. When you take that leap of faith, you're going to go through some trials and you're going to go through some storms. And sometimes they may appear as giants, so to speak, in your life. But you have to face those giants. And I want to kind of share the story of David and Goliath, because the story of David and Goliath is very significant, because David was a man of short stature, but he killed Goliath with a stone. And I offer you this, it wasn't just the stone that killed Goliath, but it was the faith that David had behind the stone that ultimately killed that giant. And when David was gonna go to battle with Goliath, King Saul gave him some armor to put on that David was not comfortable wearing. It was heavy, it was bulky, he was not accustomed to using it. So David took all of that armor off, and he took a bag with a slingshot and 5 stones, because that was what he was familiar with. And not only was he familiar with it, he was an expert with it. He had learned how to overcome a lion and a bear and a lamb by using the stone or the method that he was accustomed to. So when you're overcoming your fear, excel in your strength. Don't try to be what somebody else can be, because that may not be your strength. You can only excel in what you're gifted at. So what I wanted to say about the fear, now we have that acronym of the false evidence appearing real. There's another acronym: face everything and rise. So don't focus on that false evidence appearing real, because that's all a lie, that's all fake. If you face it and overcome it, you can be that David that kills Goliath with that stone. And just face everything and you will rise. When you overcome your fear and you step out on faith to pursue your dreams, you are beginning on your journey of walking in your destiny. In closing, I would like to leave you with a quote from William Jennings Bryan. He said, "Destiny is not a matter of chance. It is a matter of choice. It is not a thing to be waited for. It is a thing to be achieved." That's all for now, my friends. Thank you so much for tuning in to Walk in Your Destiny. Again, I'm Aseret Mila, and until next time.